3-ton off-road jack, 3-ton off-road jack, the knockoff, the OG, definitely made in China, maybe made in China, 300 bucks, 600 bucks, but only one of these is completely sold out right now. Hey guys, Matt McAdam here, aka Desert Chief, only on Driving Lines Chasing Dust, and on this episode, I'm going to be comparing the Pro Eagle 3-ton off-road jack with the all-new Badlands 3-ton off-road jack, only from Harbor Freight. Now, most of you guys are probably familiar with Pro Eagle. They've been around for a long time. They have a line of different off-road jacks for different applications, all different sizes, different heights. Now, up until last year, there really wasn't anything else on the market like this, until Harbor Freight released this jack at their booth at the 2022 SEMA Show. Traditionally, Harbor Freight is known for being the low price leader when it comes to tools. Some people associate that with lower quality tools. I've been using them for about 10 years, both in the garage and on the trail, and I've had a lot of good luck with the tools that I bought from them. I like the value for the price that I'm paying for them. And I have noticed in the last couple of years that they've really increased the quality of some of the products that they've been putting out, especially for the off-road market. So when I saw that they were releasing a 3-ton off-road jack like the Pro Eagle, I was really excited to get my hands on it and find out if it really lives up to the OG. Now, it's no secret that in the past, Harbor Freight has taken original designs from other companies and adapted their own versions of it, sometimes making them different, sometimes making them better, but always at a lower cost for a better value because of their massive manufacturing capabilities. First, I want to go over some of the quick specifications and the similarities and differences between them. Harbor Freight actually does have a chart on their website that gives you all the different dimensions of the two jacks and how they compare. But as you can see, highlighted at the very bottom is the most important metric for us consumers, and that's the price. At $299, the Harbor Freight Badlands jack is just half the cost of the Pro Eagle 3-ton. So over the last couple of days, I've had a chance to actually get a good feel for both of these jacks. So did Harbor Freight actually innovate something new, or did they improve on the previous Pro Eagle Kratos design? So from a few feet away, these two look almost identical. They're the same shape, the same size, the same color. They pretty much look identical. However, there are a few key differences that you can see once you get a little bit closer. So I'm gonna go over a couple of those. First and foremost, the Badland jack is about 1 inch wider overall and about 1 inch longer overall. However, the Pro Eagle and the Badland are about the same height. The extension on the Pro Eagle is about 3/4 of an inch taller than the extension on the Harbor Freight Badland jack when they're both at their lowest settings. The extension on the Harbor Freight jack is actually bolted to the actual pad of the jack versus on the Pro Eagle, it's not bolted to it. You can actually just twist it and remove it just like this. You can't do that with this one. It's fixed to the jack. I actually prefer this design because this has a lot of rattling. This one's much less, it's much quieter. But I will also say about the extensions that the Pro Eagle does have a thicker tube versus the Badlands tube being a little bit smaller. Both of the pins seem to be about the same. The Harbor Freight jack also does have a Allen key retainer in here that actually makes it very easy to store this. This is how you actually bolt the extension to the body, and they have a nice convenient spring-loaded spot here for that to just sit there nice and clean. It doesn't really rattle, doesn't make a lot of noise. Another key difference is that the Badland jack actually does have these handles, one on each side of it. Makes it a little bit easier to pick up and grab, whereas the Pro Eagle does not have those handles. However, I have seen them on other models that they make. The smaller jacks do have them. Probably my favorite feature of the Badlands jack that the Pro Eagle jack does not have is this handle lock right here. And what this does is it allows you to actually maneuver this jack very easily. Neither of these two have caster wheels, so that means that turning them is very difficult. However, Harbor Freight recognized that it's very hard to turn this jack, so they put a handle lock on this that just has you lift this up so that you can actually press down on the handle and maneuver the jack much easier than just kind of shifting this Pro Eagle jack around and trying to get it aimed correctly so you can go underneath your vehicle and start jacking your vehicle up. It's a lot easier when you have this handle lock to move it around. But spec sheets and features and benefits don't mean a whole lot when we're out in the middle of nowhere, so I wanted to show you guys a couple of live demonstrations between these two jacks, doing things that I would normally do with them out on the trail, just to show you guys how they compare. First up, just the overall maneuverability. Like I was saying earlier, the Harbor Freight Jack does have the handle detent right here. The Pro Eagle does not. This is a huge, huge upgrade over the Pro Eagle because neither of these jacks have casters. They don't turn like a normal floor jack. They're very heavy to move around. So when you actually are able to push this jack handle down and maneuver it on just 2 wheels, it makes it a whole lot easier to get it where you need it to go versus the Pro Eagle just kind of shifting and shuffling around on the floor. Even on concrete, it's really hard. I can't imagine how hard that's gonna be out in the dirt. So the Pro Eagle definitely has a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to maneuverability. The next test, I'm calling it the 10 pump height test. Basically, I'm just gonna be pumping these jacks 10 times from the entire travel of the handle to show you guys how much height you gain from each one. Now, I started both of these jacks at 19¼ inches off the ground underneath the Bronco's hitch receiver. The Pro Eagle Jack, after 10 pumps, got to 25⅜ of an inch, and the Badlands Jack a little bit higher at 26⅛ of an inch. So you can see that the Badlands actually gets you a little bit more height with each one of those pumps. Now, they both feel really good when you're jacking the vehicle up, nice and smooth, no problems. I wanted to get a feel for how they actually release and lower the vehicles down. I don't like jacks that just jerk and drop the entire car. I like having a little bit of play in there, so I tested both of those, and I'm happy to say that they both performed about the same, very smooth operation, and very easily able to control how fast it brings the car down. So with all that said, you guys, what is the final verdict between these two? Well, I'm sure that answer is going to vary between a lot of you guys out there, but for me personally, I don't mind that Harbor Freight took this very robust jack design from Pro Eagle, improved upon it, actually had it meet those ASME, PASE requirements, and then actually cut the manufacturing cost so much that they could offer it at a retail price that is half of the Pro Eagle 3-ton jack. It's a no-brainer for me that the Harbor Freight Jack wins this comparison. It does very, very well, and I'm not here to say that the Pro Eagle is a bad product whatsoever. It is a very, very good jack. A lot of race teams use them, a lot of enthusiasts use them for all different types of things, but when you're comparing just these two products on their own together, it's really a no-brainer for me that the Harbor Freight Badland Jack is the winner. But with all that said, you guys, I'm really excited to put this jack to use. We're gonna be going to King of the Hammers next month. I'm gonna be mounting this in the back of the Bronco Raptor, so maybe we'll see some use out of it. I know this jack works for many years. I wanna see how long this one's gonna hold up. Thank you guys for watching, and once again, my name is Matt McAdam, aka Desert Chief, only on Driving Lines Chasing Dust, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching Driving Line. If you guys like this video, consider subscribing to our channel so you'll never miss any of the content we create here. Whether you're into trucks, Jeeps, imports, domestic vehicles, or anything in between, we are here to fuel your passion. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see you guys next time.